This is the reading of the Literary Performance Challenge for week number 12. Paragraph. Do you remember when you were a lot younger than you are now? Question mark. Sometimes it's good to go back and think about the time when you were just a child, period. For some of us, those times were good, semicolon. For others of us, those times were hard, period. Perhaps you grew up in a large city, period. If you were like me, however, you grew up on a farm, period. Let me tell you that life on the farm was not always easy, period, paragraph. There were no boys in my family, so whatever work had to be done was divided up between myself and my 2 other sisters, period. I have often thought back on those times and have realized that even though I thought I was a victim of child abuse, I learned a great deal about what it takes to survive and the value of hard work, period, paragraph. I loved going to school because it was a break from the daily work on the farm, period. I am a social person by nature, so the best time of the day to me was when we could go outside on the playground, period. We had this big water tank in the back of our playground that made a wonderful track, period. We would race around it and see who could go around the most times, period. Well, that worked until one of the boys decided to play a trick and go around the opposite way I was going, period. Needless to say, that head-on collision caused a big scene on the playground that day, exclamation point, paragraph. I also used to love the seesaw, period. You know, the one where 1 minute you are up, and the next minute you are down, period. I loved the feeling of being up in the air and the challenge of being able to stop in time to not hit the ground and bruise myself, period, paragraph. It seems to me like life in general is just like that seesaw, period. One day you are up, and the next day you are down, period, paragraph. We all strive for the best and then feel very sad when things do not go as we expected, period. My motto in life has always been different from many others, period. I believe that success, though important, is not the only way to judge the many abilities a person has, period. Failures bring the very best out of us and allow us to learn how to stand tall, period. Someone has said that, quote, failures are the stepping stones to success, period, close quote. Since no one is born perfect, it is natural that we will face problems and have some setbacks in our life, period. As long as we are trying, no one can call us a loser, period, paragraph. We tend to allow all the secret, happy moments of our life to be put on the back shelf as we deal with the bad times in our life, period, paragraph. Please understand that I am no exception to this, But one thing I have always tried to do is be happy in the midst of all the worries and tensions in my life. Period. Paragraph. My best friend was a very emotional person. Period. She would always have high days and low days. Period. You just never knew which one it would be when she came to school. Period. What happened to her is a common thing. Period. This type of attitude becomes one of low self-esteem, low self-confidence, and not being able to relate to other people socially. Period. She told me recently that she spent many nights unable to sleep just thinking about her situation and how she could fix it. Period. Paragraph. How do you get out of a situation like this? Question mark. I think the main thing to do is to begin to look at your life and find ways to change the reasons for your life and become prepared for all the unknown things that can happen. Period. Things do take a lot of time to settle down, but dreams can come true with effort. Period. You must embrace an attitude of hope. Period. You must begin to put your priorities in order and learn to cope with all of life's little turns. Period. You must become a winner in your own eyes before you will be a winner in the eyes of others. Period. Paragraph. Since that time, my friend has become a happy person, and has raised a happy family. Period. Now, that does not mean that they always like everything that happens to them, but they have found a way to respect each other and contribute to the growth of each member of the family. Period. Paragraph. Remember the fact that you, as a person, cannot make all the others around you happy, and there is no point in destroying your inner peace by trying. Period. Do the things that you want to do and do not worry about the outcome even before you start the journey. Period. If you are happy, others around you will be happy, and if they aren't, why should you waste your precious time trying to make them so? Question mark. Do not disrespect those people, but you cannot accept the blame on yourself if others around you are not happy. Period. Paragraph. Find happiness in small things. Period. There are a lot of these things around you. Period. I can be happy when I see a child smiling. Period. I feel happy when I can help others to build their careers. Period. Paragraph. I really hope these words can help you lead a better life and become a better person. Period. Believe in your abilities, perform at your best, and the world will be a better place in which to live for you. Period. Paragraph.